The Elgin History Museum, in conjunction with Ernie Broadnax and Grindstone Productions, present Project 231, a story of Elgin's African-American heritage.
My great-great-grandmother, Ann Bosley, was one of the contraband to arrive here in Elgin, Illinois in 1862. Our family bloodlines can be traced back 7 generations here in Elgin. My great-great-grandmother died when I was 2 years old. I don't remember her, of course, but I've been told that she held me in her arms. I often think about that. She was an ex-slave. A lot of people think slavery was ancient history. It wasn't that long ago. By the time the transatlantic slave trade ended in 1809, some 12 million African men, women, and children had been taken from their homeland, shackled, and shipped overseas to the Americas. More than 11 million slaves were sold in Central and South America and the Caribbean. 645,000 were brought to North America, where their population grew to more than 4 million by the outbreak of the Civil War. The peculiar institution of slavery had become a contentious national debate by the 1830s, with some of the strongest opposition coming from Christians and Quakers living in New York, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. Elgin was settled in 1835 by James T. Gifford, a New York native who came west with his brother Hezekiah to stake a claim in the new territory and establish a town. Gifford and his wife Laura were devoutly religious and outspoken anti-slavery advocates. Gifford's 2 sisters, Harriet and Louisa, had also settled in Elgin. Louisa would marry a man who became a central figure in the Underground Railroad in Chicago.
James Gifford's sister married Dr. C.B. Dyer. It was said that their home in Chicago was an Underground Railroad station, and they knew all of the abolitionists, both black and white abolitionists. Allen Pinkerton, formerly of Dundee, Philo Carpenter, with relatives in Warrenville, Owen Lovejoy of Princeton, and John Jones, a wealthy black tailor who was really a central Underground Railroad operator in Chicago.
A lot of people have this idea, this sort of false notion about the Underground Railroad, that it was a series of tunnels or hidey holes or trapdoors from places in the South all the way up to Canada. And that's not exactly what they mean by Underground Railroad. In actuality, underground's another word for secret, and railroad refers to the network of people and places that were advocates for the freedom seekers.
A lot of the Underground Railroad stories talk about the houses where the Underground Railroad operated, but it was really, the Underground Railroad was more of a people-based operation that was something of a network.